What's up, guys? You're watching Kinda Busy with Tiana AKS, and we're kinda busy. Okay, you might be louder too. Chill out. Quiet on set. Ooh, that one homicide. Okay, today I'm gonna talk about Baddies versus Island, Love Island, because I watched Baddies. She's Love Island. I don't really respect Love Island, and she don't really respect Baddies, and I think we need to talk about it. So, Clyde, why don't you like Baddies? Cause it's so good. Like, what do you
The
mean?
reason why I'm not really into baddies is because, like,
No good reason.
you said what?
No good reason. You got no good reason.
I do. It's negative.
I don't like watching all that negative. And then Love Island, is it?
It's not. Okay, Love Island is okay. Both of them are messy, but Love Island is not messy where they about to saw a fan. I feel like
It's about to be a fight.
but that's USA. I'm watching UK. UK is completely different from USA, Mike. I don't think it's as overly freaky as USA. Like,
Yeah.
they barely have done anything yet but kiss each other.
Yeah, that's why I totally don't like Love Island. Cause, well, not Love Island, but like love shows in Japan, because they always just having sex and they say like, we're here to find love. Like, you're here to find love or the fuck? And the men don't, in my opinion, they don't be attracted. These women be very beautiful. I'm gonna dress well, and I'm just like, these men, honestly, there's no way I would care about them if they walked that.
Men and the women are you they
What?
look so good.
Really? That's good. That's good.
They in Casa War now, and the girls that are in the Casa War will feel that for OG Love Islanders. Like, they look good, yeah. But the OG ones look good too. The girls in Casa War look better than the Casa War guys. So
I don't know what any of that means.
Casa War is when they go the boys league.
God damn.
Okay, go. Okay,
It's all not about baddies.
so
It's going to
speaking of baddies, exactly. I don't like the fire. I feel like with baddies, a new girl can walk in the room and say, "Ah, that bitch just look at me, stank."
And that's the point.
Dirty gay mentality. That's ridiculous. You gotta be like,
You jumped in. It's really like that though. That's what it is.
that's ridiculous.
That's not ridiculous. That's gang mentality. That's just what it is.
That's not cool. I don't rock with that.
You don't have to rock with it.
I just feel like we are gonna be women. We gonna all be together, right here.
They are once you get jumped in. They all for you.
When you jumping me, you ain't fucking touching me. The fuck?
You got. It's not like you get jumped. Sometimes you get jumped, but
What's the one girl that was from that was in the show Beauty and Black?
I never.
She was on Baddies. I think her name like Smiley or something.
Smiley White.
No,
No, that's not her name. There.
I forgot. Like, she light skin, whatever, cute.
Yeah.
And they didn't like her because she didn't say what hi to one of the girls, and then she came in like, "Hi everybody, hi everybody." And then they got mad that she came and said hi to everybody. I talking about who's bitch think she. I'm like, what is the issue?
They be drunk too. They be just rob them too. Look, if you ever watch the challenge, I'm probably sure none of you have. But in the challenge, the OGs, the back in the day challenge, like early 2000s, they would give them a lot of liquor. Okay, a lot of liquor. And that's when all the drama happened. That's when all the tea happened. That's when everyone started doing their thing. And then they went the next day and they had a whole challenge. They had to deal with the repercussions of before that happened, the drunken night before. And that's what happens on baddies is just they always drunk. So they always drunk, they always gonna be fighting, have an issue, whoop, and then they go to the club and they all gotta act like friends. And I like it. I surely do, because it looks cute. It looks cute, it dressed cute. You get to see someone who was dressing ugly the first season and then the next third season, but that they look good. Scotty, Sky with the body. You guys got purple eyes, Liz.
Yeah, she's not really. Me personally, I don't think she's that attractive.
Really? Okay. Her body? Or her
But her body T.
Okay.
But her face, like, and I'm kind of mad she named her baby Icy name.
I know. I don't.
I mean, it's like Scotland and Iceland.
Yeah. She here, y'all. Look, Scotty with the body was never supposed to be pretty. She was supposed to have a body, and she did just that. She's a trainer. She's you're not fucking cute. Natalie Nunn isn't cute, but when she was younger, she was okay.
No, she was not.
She was okay.
No, she was never attracted to think person.
Yeah, and they knew it, but she was younger. So younger, I just think you.
I didn't even like Natalie when she was younger. When I first see her in Bad Girls Club,
I don't like her either.
but
I like her more now. I around LA. I do think she's like way more mature, even if it does
tell she's pretty.
Yeah,
I like her. She appears a little bit more mature.
I like her though. I think, she's still age. Her maturity was still on her. And my beach girl was like, yeah, maybe not her. But look, there's Tommy Lee.
Nice. So Tommy, she came in there, I will, they want to beat her up, and she brought a freaking gun. How did she say, awesome?
I was like, you don't tell me she ain't always gonna do something extra. Like, she walked in with Oris and now. She is. So I don't want to claim that. She crazy.
I think Tommy is a Gemini.
Let me look up.
No, the funniest Tommy clips I have seen is when that man found her. He was saying that somebody was catfishing him and said that she was staying at that hotel. It's me, Tommy. She was like, I don't know you.
Oh, yeah.
She's talking about, this is scary. But that is scary, like. But he's like, you don't want me here? She's like, no.
And she is a Gemini. She looks a little old to be doing this stuff.
I liked her level hip hop.
Yeah, Mariah. Her wasn't really that much of a fan of Mariah. She had one song that I used to sing all the time in high school. But I'm not long ago, but with a hoe. And I admitting it, I can't take it back. Cause I did the shit I want to have. And that was a good song. She still performs that to this day because it was the only song she got that everyone know. But now when I hear her music now, I'm like, she's kind of shifted back. She's not that bad. Yeah, she wasn't that bad on Love and Hip Hop. They were just hating on her. Yeah, cause she was better than Rashida. She was better than Love.
And I rap like Shawty Low. And you rap like,
see, right? They have a lot of good people on Baddies. That's the reason to watch it. It's like watching Love and Hip Hop, but they fight. That's too much. Like, there's not that. Why them? There's so much anger in you that you have to throw your hands up every single time. They pick a specific type of woman. They pick a one she or crash or they feel crash power with it. I like it. I can't. It's too much. I like it's draining because you can say ABC, then I say DEE, and then I fight, and then they fight. Yeah. Y'all said how it's your tone. Huh? No, you know what? It's their tone. It's how they say it. It's how they present the information. It's who you would when you did say it. Who you would when you heard it. It's a lot of factors that come involved to someone want to beat someone up. It's just people don't actually see it because they'll kind of they be talking about their kids. And that'd be a reason why they be fighting all season. You why are you fighting all season? Because they talk about my kid.
Yeah, I did see they be going on Twitter or Instagram talking shit. So then when they see them, they be ready to run.
And that's what a lot of them be. You gotta, and it's cool for the viewers because now you get to watch these timelines and they story and then you get to see why they fighting in the next season. Say, run me that. Bad Boys is so interesting. It's this guy named Sace. He's light skinned and skinny. He ugly in my opinion. He look like the Seth from what's that show? The Future Ice Age. That song from the Ice Age. That's what you talk. You know the song? He looked like him, but he light skinned and skinny. But they love him to be light skinned and skinny. And he's keep dating the heaviest kidder, but he's GL. So he's saying he got a girlfriend, but everyone knows he fucking with Jada, in the house. So it's now the show's over, so they all on TikTok doing these streams and stuff, and you're like, Sace, were you in the bed with Jada though? And now his girlfriend Brussels and everything. So it's just that is your science study is so interesting. He not straight. He was never already saying though, as a straight man, why would you even go on a show called Bad Boys? John Donald on there, he straight. He from Detroit. What the fuck is that? He was on Usher's Love Show, The Love Cabin. Freaky show every y'all. Freaky show every. They were giving each other blowjobs. Huh?
He right?
Yeah. So sex.
Oh my, Usher had a low show. I don't believe it.
I haven't read it, y'all. Never read it.
But yeah, I ain't too old to be doing the shit he doing too.
I mean, but he's funny though.
He is fun.
He's funny and he's an influencer. Before influencing was a thing, like he's an innovator. He does this stuff. You know, he might have killed Whitney, but he really is that guy. He'd bring his little brother.
They were like, Brandy, come get your brother. I'm thinking that's so funny.
And you funny. You thought when Joski was like, oh, Ray, they gonna give us $10,000.
And yeah, it's whole it declined. But I did watch a Bad Boys audition.
Kempika.
I did watch an audition. And they like soon like you would go up and use your team outfit. They were super. They were sleeping each other. Like that's not cool.
They were knocking them out. That's what the one thing I don't like about men fighting is because they can really damn it. But it's also a good reason to fight it because it's like you get to see men be men. You know what's more man than fighting? You know, like oh, well then. Try to get house. I try to get me and Jordan in boxing, MMA. Who wins the MMA? We're gonna be scrapping in this like. I said, he said, I wanna beat you. I said, what the? We gonna fight. Susamu, the was Popo, Ari.
Oh, isn't that his name? Ari Susan. He was on the Bad Boys audition, but they were saying he went because he knew Ari was gonna be there. And I heard that Ari was like, go jump that nigga. And the niggas was like, quick to do this.
Yeah, I said, should. Bitch, how they get, you don't understand. Once you get it to Zeus, all the doors open.
I heard Zeus is like, that's not demonic, but it's not.
Bro, they say that about Jay.
Your plumber way, like, they literally tried to kill you.
Aaron the plumber was an asshole. He was an asshole. People wanted to hurt just because he was an asshole. He was literally an asshole. Like, no one wanted to hurt him.
Lenny owns Zeus?
Okay, so look. Zeus started with
Lenny.
No. You know King Bash and wait.
Yes.
Yeah, so 3 of the biggest popular people online started the Zeus Network, and it was like blind stars on there, right? They tried to get their blind stars onto the show, onto the Zeus Network. Lemmy came through and basically just swept it under their feet, and now they're suing Lemmy, but that's all gone, and no one really cares because it's now like $1 million company, and everyone want to talk about Zeus and shows and stuff, like big songs and stuff about Zeus and stuff. So I mean, Zeus is just bigger and better, which I say shit, they're great. They have great shows, great entertainment. Now they're making music. It's putting these people on music, which is dope because Biggie is one of the most biggest artists they got.
Oh, there were music none of that, Mira. It's good. But I really do prefer Love Island over Baddies.
But what does Love Island bring that Baddies show? Baddies bring love.
I mean, I didn't watch it, but I seen it's the same thing, but it's not as thick. Cause Love Island bring connections. They all
ain't none of them gonna be together though after.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's as friendships. Like you see Serena and all them, they all do.
I don't know any of those people. Hey, you know the people on my show. I don't know anyone about.
So Serena, Leah, Janelle, they got cool. Even watching UK, like the boys built relationships because they don't really show a lot of the shit behind the scenes. But that's what I like about Love Island too. They do unseen gigs. Like I love that because you actually get to see why, girl, forget sure. You get to see how they like built those connections because like when you actually watching a show, they only showing surface level stuff. But when they show unseen bits. And then they do something called After Sun where everybody can come and talk and they talk their shit. And I like that because you be like, yeah, see, I did see that. But baddies don't do that. They don't show unseen bits.
They do on TikTok. When they say, y'all didn't see this, let me quick show you. And then they show us on TikTok. I was like, oh, that's what happened. Yeah, that makes sense why you snuck her. It's not the same. That is the same. It's different, though. It's different, but it's the same.
I don't know. Let us know who you prefer. Let us know in the comments which one you would rather watch. Yeah, why?
Right, because she wouldn't watch no bullshit.
No. Wait, did y'all see? It was a protest at the BET Awards. I forgot the Caucasian man's name or whatever. He was out there like mothers are doing something to their children. They don't raise their children, like shut the BT wars down, yada yada.
So months ago, this man got saved by a black man when a bunch of black people wanted to, well, not a bunch of black people, a bunch of white people wanted to hurt him, because there was some type of protest. He was like a part of the ICE something, and a bunch of people filed to him and were trying to like harass him, which I would call it harassing any day, but he was also harassing. It was starting some type of issue, stirring the peace. Yeah, he was stirring the peace, and they caused like a little bit of a scene. And this black man saved him from that whole thing. Now, they were probably gonna kill him. Like, if these people were angry, they were probably gonna kill him. He was afraid for his life, as he should. And for a black person to see that and come to your safety is some real nigga shit. We always save the people, though. I need us to stop saving white people. Please. I stop saving white people. And now he coming back and he doing this stuff. It just goes to show you saved the wrong guy.
Yeah, that was kind of messed up.
You saved the wrong guy. Talking about rats.
I forgot what you're saying, like right points is don't race and shit. All those kind of crazy.
He's gonna have kids. He's gonna get married, have kids, and he gonna raise those kids to be more or worse than him.
Yeah, and I really do believe that it's taught, because I seen a video on TikTok and it was this black man and he was a pastor. He was in McDonald's, I think. He was sitting there reading his Bible. These two little girls was like, "You're ugly. Get up. And you don't like yada yada yada." But they dad came to pop them this. He's also everybody in the comments like W dad, cause what made them feel like that was okay? And I just feel like
Him, probably he just didn't want that, but
I just feel like when now with it getting hot in the summertime, it's such like what stuff going on. Like every other day, it's something going on. Like it's shooting at the mall, and then this black boy was hanging out with his all white friends, and he somehow drowned, and all his friends came back. So now there's this big old controversy, like, oh, don't be the only black person, we're white people, yada yada yada. I just feel like, me personally, people are people. You never know you don't know anybody's pitches. Literally see such today, the happiest person can drink and spunk, and the most evilest person is sitting in the front aisle of the church praying. You never know anybody's intentions. Yes, it's doom looks suspicious. Yes, that looks suspicious. But at the end of the day, you never know anybody's intentions. I mean, yeah, anybody can do anything. You don't know what's going on. That's a mental illness. It's talking about it, but
sound mentally ill, y'all.
With love.
I thought she told me
I was trying, girl.
but that wouldn't hurt y'all. Oh no. Mentally, oh, the white keep saying, you have ADHD, that's a me. I don't have ADHD.
Is that not a mental illness?
I don't have ADD.
I don't have that either, Muga. Losses. I'm just going, yeah, I'm an autistic easily. I just heard that. I'm not neurodivergent either, nigga. I'm regular. Kiana. I'm regular, nigga. You can't sit there and say Jordan is autistic. It's ADD. And you do
no, I don't. It's
y'all. Well, now, I would say you have ADD more than ADHD.
You don't have either. I have selective attention. Does ADD? No, it's not. I choose what to give my teacher to eat.
I don't know that.
Whatever, nigga. It don't even matter. I'm grown as fuck. And I got a degree. Yay.
She says, shut up,
Sarger. I really did it. That was not like a type. I just like,
black can we do that?
Okay, I have some questions for you. Let's get deep. Or not.
Let's get deep.
In the what is something you have achieved that didn't feel as good what you thought it would? For me, it's my degree. I thought, yeah, my degree would be the most best moment of my life, but it really wasn't.
Wait, so what's the question?
What's something you have achieved that doesn't feel as good as you thought it would?
I don't know. Well, I don't really remember a lot of my like accolades. Oh, I can say like getting my insurance license because they did like hike it up. Like, yeah, you gonna make all this money, you gonna do all this, and I got my insurance license for life insurance, and it just turned out to be a big old rat race. Like everybody in the office just competed with each other, stealing clients, doing all different types of stuff. And I really thought like, wow, I really secured this job because I had to study and take a test. I know. And the test is money. I already take it like 3 different times. So that was the biggest time I had like straight tunnel vision with something ever. I was locked in and I finally got it. And it was like, this type of base something.
And I got a job with Affleck, and they said I had to do that. And I took one look at that test, and I said, I ain't doing this shit.
Technically, for being taught a piece, I wasn't making money. I was just studying.
Yeah.
And then you come in, you have a mentor. Then your mentor is helping you make money. Then they be like, yeah, then go walk and do it yourself. But not everybody wants licensing. They don't see it as an investment. So, and it, at the end of the day, y'all, it is a good investment, especially at this age. Even if you have kids like them now. I think it was Kevin Gates, and he already on your life insurance, get it with Cassandra.
Help.
But no, like, I say you investing your money.
Okay, what's something that your 18-year-old self would be embarrassed that you do now? Things.
I don't know.
Maybe like I didn't have the whole like I'm 25, 26, so you know, by 25 I was booked that I'm be married, had a kids, have a house. That was little stuff, and I know, yeah, really none of it. I'm none of that.
I literally was the same way. I'm like, by 25, I'm gonna be married, kid. The only thing I got is the damn kid.
In the house. There's a kid in the house dating a nigga. So really you there. I'm not married. You bet. I'm not married. Yeah, about to be. This rap. Married. I want my name dropped. I told you I'm not taking anything. He said, well, I see in the end it was us. It's like, listen, Mikitaj. You will pick a song. And no, nigga. Snow. I said that shit. Snow, no, bucket down.
Girl, that's giving rich.
No.
Yes, it is. That's giving.
Y'all not about, no, y'all not about to peer pressure me. I feel peer pressure. I'm not doing it. I like my last name. Brant. It's you, the spell, nigga, never explain the. Ash, yeah, Brant. Nigga, well, the fuck I'm on the $50 bill, but he used to. You mean then, nigga?
But I'm Mexican. It's okay. And we almost won the World Cup.
Almost.
So do you, sir.
Okay, I didn't claim this, nigga. I don't claim none of that shit.
I just feel like that last name, yeah, my Jordan is gonna give you such a beautiful life. He gonna put you up somewhere, and they either be like, y'all come over, let's go do this. I'm on my way, girl. Like,
Okay, cool. I like how you think.
but that's how
I don't think like that. I think more I'm the planner, and I plan things for us, and it's tell him to pay.
So how do you feel about that? Like, does that mean, like, would you want him to plan more stuff? Or are you okay with, like, he plans stuff?
Like, he plans the concerts. Like, we go to a lot of the concerts now.
I really, rock with his, Instagram, man. You and him, y'all braids are so crazy. Around the show, they come up with, like,
that's like literally his email. Like, he has to tell people his email of that. I like, that's so embarrassing.
I'm like, okay, April, they taught us first and last troop down. My sweet, say 13.
What?
My email in middle school used to be EC, Baddie C. That's what I call myself. Baddie. Or you can't have that, so the actual email. And I used to be like, y'all remember I used to come outside swagger nerd? Like, who did I think I was? Swagger nerd.
Yeah. The swag. You know, you confident. That's dope. That's what to see they chill with a child. Like I love when I see a child be confident.
I guess I did have confidence in middle school. Either that or I would got shot down by high school.
I didn't know you in high school, but I definitely just can say that you were a very confident kid.
Are you serious? You think so?
For sure.
I mean, you was too.
I don't know about that. Yay.
think you can see like all three of us were like the way she's scary.
Maybe because we just didn't give a fuck. I thought, yeah, we didn't.
It's like I didn't give a fuck. I was in such a delusion.
I didn't give a fuck. I didn't know anything y'all knew, so I was just being myself. I felt like you knew stuff, so you could act like Ariane was this. I don't know what the fuck Ariane. I don't really know. She should still like delusion. But Ariane to say some shit out of it. Yeah. Ariane, I had better hearing back then, though, so I could hear. Oh, was that Ariane? Hello?
Oh, Ariane, that fucking quiet.
Yeah, but I had better hearing. I had better hearing.
This silly. We had this DJ question. He actually does.
Yeah, I can tell.
He actually does. And I was talking to one of my homegirls yesterday, y'all on her. And she was like, I was so happy that you actually get out and do stuff. Somebody else said that to me too. Like, I'm so glad that you.
It's not in the house.
I was just sitting at her baby. And I was like, honestly, it's DJ. Like, if I'm going anywhere as the grocery store, this is Russ up there, mama house, I'll probably be at Toledo with Candace.
All right.
But DJ be like, yeah, we're going to go through this. And I like sometimes too how I just like how he know, okay, I'm a representation of him. So, like, if we're going somewhere and we're going out, he's like, this is the hairstyle you need, and this is the color you're in, like, yada, yada. I love that he do that because it kind of, like, takes a weight off my shoulders. And it made me feel like, hey, my man put me together. Like, yeah. So, you do fast stuff. Yeah. That's nice. Because I could say one simple thing and he'd be like, well, you told me you wanted to do this, and I didn't think. Because he don't really communicate it because he's doing it all in his head by himself. But then next thing you know, he's like, yeah, this is what we're doing. I'm like, oh. I just have a hard time with a little bit of control.
Yeah, I say.
Because I don't like when I have a hard time when things change. And I think it's also fun having friends that are in a relationship. So, because we all can like come and talk and be like, oh, yeah, this nigga pissing me off.
Yeah, you're not journal of his.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Khalees, you fake, bro. How you just gonna do that and start smiling? She messy. Like, she didn't fake it this whole car. Girls, like, look at. You not right for that, stingy butt.
What's something that you're proud of but no one has?
I think that I'm really proud of that I am pretty creative. Yeah. Like, and also just, I'm proud of my journey of learning who I am. Because that was not easy. It's right. It's not like going from teenage and becoming an adult. Girl, it's hard. It is hard. And like losing friends and regaining some literally, y'all, like, and then getting new ones at a dollar. Because I used to become like that in this one. And then now I'm like, you know how they say sometimes you got to sit and realize you're living in something that you passed for. And I picked up the other damn nigga. I wouldn't be asked for this. But yeah, that's something I'm proud of. Like my creativeness and just my journey of something's good.
Yeah, for sure.
Rush you, girl.
I think it's okay. So y'all know this, but well, I guess I kind of told you, but I talk to myself a lot.
Is it right?
Like not even that part, but I talk to myself a lot, and you know, as what this podcast is a thought, I say some shit that I really think is like it teaches myself. Like I talk sometimes just to teach myself new shit, and I always say it's source speaking through me, and so I'm just hearing what source is saying. I'm like, okay, take that. And that's dope as fuck knowledge. And like that's why I want this podcast because I want to try to like bring source out of me, and like maybe y'all can hear some of the gems I be out. Even like the whole rap thing, I do be rapping in like my house. I do be like, you know, for them to hear that, like that was kind of cool, you know. It was random, very very random. I ain't expected the video of that, but
this girl right here, she blew me away. Like, Cause we all jokingly was like, let's go downstairs and get in the studio. You ever want to go in the studio, check out the back cave? But she went down there. I could tell at first she was like, it was jokingly. But my man wasn't recording. I was like, no, sis, stay in here, put these headphones on, stick to this microphone. She down there made a whole song, ad-libs, fucking hook, everything, and just flow. And I'm not gonna lie to you, that's a talent. Not everybody can do that. For you to be able to, you have to, like, you heard the beat, and then he's like, and it just kept going. But I don't want to go fat and go that fast. And I told my dad that he was like, we got that from me. After he told me he didn't believe me in that. But the reality is my dad, growing up, every day before we got to Metro, every day we were singing, we were rapping, all the old single shit every day. We even had this new neighbor, we drove her to school every day. By the end of the year, she was singing with. Because at first she was like, you're just singing, call you know. But now she's singing the song with us. Even on Father's Day, he was annoying the fuck out of me in the car out or whatever. He put on the song that he knows I know word for word for. We sing this every day before school. I love that. And we were just, that was like that great moment. Awesome. It really is. That's so like, I love my dad. That's so great. Yeah. I love that. Yeah. Yeah. See, my dad's a good dad to have. To do that was like really fun. Yeah, he's cool. He's a whole lot bigger. Like, that's not your. He just, what? But he and that, I love that. See, my nigga gonna be a nigga. He gonna be a nigga. But he's a dope ass nigga. That's for sure. Like, I'm glad all y'all that can see that as a person's. Especially as kids, you always want to know whose parents is who. Literally, that's how I was literally saying my friends, the people that I'm close with, y'all had to have kids. Because I know y'all. And I would trust her to be with y'all or y'all kids because I know y'all at the end of the day. Some of these parents do not give two fucks. They don't, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like certain people, I like Kayla G. Yeah. She in jail. I heard she in jail and no bond. She that black lady? Yes. Wasn't she pregnant like last year? She pregnant now. Again? Yes. She didn't get rid of it? He came trying to help her. She brought her. She was going to get her flight out, have her staying at one of her old houses, everything. She said, no, I'm going to keep the baby. But she was literally on the air and smoke. She's literally on the internet crying about it. Then they said her house is dirty. Yeah. It said it's trifling. She said that her boyfriend was sleeping with her daughter in her daughter's bed. He would get on her bed and go into her daughter's room. Don't tell me no shit like that, bro. That shit be making me hot. Yeah, I heard that they said like her house is nasty. And the girl in the video was saying like, y'all in here defending her, like, oh, she got kids. She talking about, and them kids will be cleaning that house. Exactly, like, Saturday morning, my mom was playing church music. We was up, cleaning the kitchen, cleaning our room. If we want to go do something, we had to clean up. And my mama used to leave the house all the time. So when my mom came back home and her house was like, please, give me that phone. Right. No TV. Oh, you wanted to go to that party? You're not going. And that's the thing, that's the part about parenting that people don't really think about, because you're gonna have to put your foot down. It's all cool and nice when they're kids, when they babies, but when they become kids, you have to put that foot down, because then they're gonna end up growing up and they're gonna act like, oh, what? I don't want to do that. Like, and then they go grow partners. There's only people like that, like, for real. I know so many people like, one person I know, they're like, well, nobody ever showed me how to do it, so homeboy, you're about to be 40 years old. Like, aren't you embarrassed? No, I don't give a fuck. You should be embarrassed. I would be embarrassed, like, because there's certain stuff I don't know how to do,
And I was say, I wish I not.
I mean, you could always learn. That's what self-awareness part of it. Like, okay, but it's
Yeah, cause I learned how to like can't buy oil.
I okay.
Yeah, I was spending it in the window and shit.
Like you actually did it yourself.
Yeah, I had no choice. I but I didn't shake it, put oil in it. I don't know how to go underneath that. But I did put oil. I was literally stranded in a gas station in the middle of nowhere.
But yeah, sometimes you never know. Like you wouldn't never know sometimes. So
What's something you judge people for? You used to judge people for, but now you understand.
I can say like working in the daycare and watching the parents do certain things. I used to look and be like, why you not doing that? But now being a parent, you be tired.
Right.
I really be tired. Like, oh, that's a good question.
What about you? Maybe I can like buy something. Let
me just hear what you have to say.
I don't even want to say it now.
Plus,
I tell the Joy it.
I mean, I am like, we're humans. We all just the person next to us. That's just human nature. I don't know. What is something I used to lose off their scenes?
Dang, I was so hard.
Yeah, just honestly being a parent. Cause I used to look at my mama like, girl, why you ain't do this? And I was just like, oh, well, this is why you have to do that.
Honestly, now that she said that, I am gonna say like I didn't used to judge like the people who live with their parents at my age. Like, what do you mean you ain't got a house? Oh, you killing. And now like, look at they in here. Carla, you see? For way more careful what I say because I don't want like, but I say like, oh, everyone's dead. Like, I don't want to say stuff like that. That's crazy. But yeah, like honestly, like being 26 and still living with your family underneath this administration is hard. It's hard, and there's nothing I can say other than that. Like really hard.
It is hard. Like the groceries should not cost as much. Yabby was literally saying like people corner their groceries.
Yeah,
After paying their groceries.
yeah. I caught at everything.
But that's how you know life is getting serious.
Yeah,
But
like,
you don't have to after pay for groceries.
I want to say this because I said this to my mom because she was getting on my nerves. She was nagging. I said, you know, have you ever noticed that everything always works out?
You do.
Everything always.
I have to stress out first.
Yeah, that don't work out. This don't work out. So it's like, you know, I get it. You know, things don't look the way we want it to look right now. But again, when you said that, like, we prayed for moments like this. We prayed for things like this. So it's just like, sometimes you just gotta step away from that negativity and be grateful for what you got right now. Because you probably didn't have it before, and now you do. You know? Like, I didn't have a good relationship with my family. Now I do. Like, I used to hate. Now, I really respect them. I have gratitude for them, you know?
Because a lot of the game, like, you really do be looking at them like, why didn't they do this? And
Exactly.
why are they doing that? And then you gotta go do something.
House thing during COVID, and you have to really like evaluate all the animosity you build up within the years. And now it's just like, no, what if I never got stuck living with them again? You know, what if I just went on my life just being mad at them? I don't think things would be as good as they are now. That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, I might be living with my family for a little bit more, but I do really appreciate the time I have. You never know. They could be dead tomorrow, you know?
Yeah. That's why we like try to tell people, like, make up with just like make up with each other with you.
That's not easy to say though, because I know it's not real trauma. I'm not saying I didn't either, but I'm just saying like sometimes it just isn't meant for me to. Like, imagine your daddy did something. Well, not your daddy. Imagine
You don't even what you say.
did something like really, really evil. You can't just forgive that nigga. Even, I mean, here's the thing. I do believe in forgiveness for yourself. It is that anything for yourself. It's not for the other person. But it's not as easy we just dealing with it. It's just, it be hard. And sometimes dealing with it takes time. Real effort. Like when I went through what I had to go through, I took maybe 2 years of just really like locking in, like pushing everyone out of my like, because I'm a Taurus Saturn. So for me, I just have to like delve in within and just evaluate everything.
Why you losing to no one? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, like when people do hurt my feelings, I do have to distance myself. Like please. Because at the end of the day, sometimes I don't think I could say it like, oh, I just wouldn't have done anything like that to you. But you never know, because certain situations, you don't know how people are.
You sometimes you have to take them for who they are. I don't do that. One shit, you do it again.
That has stuck with. You had told me that one time, you was just texting me, just, rekindling our relationship. And you was like, the biggest thing you do is just take up the who they are. And I was like, oh. And that's how I know, that's how I knew. I'm like, me and you keep talking. I wonder if we'll get closer and closer. I wonder if we connected there in Mercury retrograde. I don't know. Look how we at the date. The bar. You conversations with more deals.
Yeah. And then, honestly, I ain't never been afraid to like reconnect with you. I don't know why like it happened, obviously, but I do know I was never afraid because I'm gonna be almost at the same thing. Yeah, so I just knew it was never hard. It was never hard to this text of it.
Not at all. It was just, I don't know, for some reason I love it. And then I was like, I just love our conversations. We have such good conversation.
We're alike in a lot of ways.
Yeah, and I just like how we could both just be open and then we could say anything, and it's just like you don't go home or I don't.
They divided the liberal. She said, "That's
Speak, people." So that's it. I be hesitant, like. But like, Tiana just said that. I'm like, wow. Let me be like that. Let me just.
Y'all, Ariel, like that. You're more of an action person. Like for me, I think about the things you do instead of like things you said.
I am an action person.
I feel like even like your home, like it feels very safe.
Oh, that's why I love when y'all come over. I love how Piassi's like. But that's how I want it to be when y'all come over. I just love how that is. Okay, let me see what Cassandra got in here. Like, yeah, Cassandra, I'm about to go take a nap. Or Ariana, like, yeah, I'm about to go wash my face, brush my teeth. I'll see y'all later. Like, yeah, so literally that's me, and I want y'all to feel, well, yeah. Like, I don't want y'all to feel like y'all not, like, typical. Like, what's a typical when I say?
Yeah, never felt that way. Never. Even in growing up in middle school, I never felt that way.
Real girl, I just don't remember my middle school, so I just remember you smiling a lot. It's smiling. I thought everything was funny, and I still do to this day. Like,
yeah,
that's why you can't say certain things. I remember being here with somebody, and they was sharing a story about like their wrong, and I started giggling, but it was deep.
Yeah.
And I just started smiling. They would say, "Why are you smiling?" And I'm like what is it called?
Like a nervous laughter.
These girls like,
I'm down.
Awkward. I always go start to smile like.
Yes. Lord forgive us. I was laughing my ass off, and I was just showing Jordan. He was like,
"Something, girl, could you?"
He was concerned. I was looking so horrible. That I didn't bring up. It's horrible. It is a horrible thing, but it definitely was like,
Sorry. Oh my god. It was like, this is not AI. Like, yeah. Like, Gabby can literally see my face and cry, and I'm gonna laugh at her face. And y'all, if y'all was to do that, I'm gonna console y'all. Like, I'm not gonna be like that. But it's different with sisters. Like, even when my dad passed away, I was in such good spirits.
yeah.
I had my moments, right? But at the end of the day, I was still, and
I don't know what Destiny's gonna be like for me, because I really do truly believe like this is just the next thing. Like,
It is.
and it's like, I'm gonna miss them, obviously. I think that part, like I always say is, I think the person I'll really be heartbroken over when they died, I don't know anyone else who will affect me the way that she would.
This gonna be my mom too.
For you.
And I had to realize, I was sitting there thinking about my mom. She's an amazing grandma. I just love how she just comes.
She's an amazing person.
Like, hangs out with Khalees and does stuff. But growing up, I would have never thought my mom would be that way. Because she wasn't there all the time. So I'm like, how am I about to be like, forget you got a baby. So, like, okay, you figure it out. That's how I literally thought my mom would be.
I don't want you so bad, grandkid.
I had
Look back, man, but there's her. That's me and my
her grandma, my great grandma, never met her, but her grandma raised her. So she got like said, seeing that makes so much. And it just started, y'all know, it was looking like you all soul from 3 generations. She literally looks like her grandma.
I believe it.
She looks like her.
Yeah, I remember doing this. She was also her whole life.
And then when I go around, like my mom, she does her work stuff. We go. And all you hear is her mom is amazing. She's great. She's this and she's cool. She's cool. I'm just not like realized.
Like just like my dad, I feel like your mom was also like in our lives a lot by going on. But I'm like, you just show like personality wise, like, but my mom, she don't give you personality. She give you like that stank face if I don't know.
Oh, every time I see her mom, she was always smiling.
And figures.
Oh
My gosh.
don't do her like this. Dog. And then I'm happy, like, the thing too I learned about parents, each kid get a different version of your parent.
For sure.
Cause my sister, you mommy favorite, yada yada yada.
I will say this though, me and my brother, we definitely know our parents. Like we had a talk. And we were like, mama's this and bad at this. And he wasn't like, yes. And like, the way they treat you is that, yes. And it's like, both our parents are pretty consistent with raising us the way that they were. He, obviously, I see things that happen to him because he's a boy and I'm a girl. And that always bothered me. But for him and Dad, I miss it. But, I heard this thing that was really interesting on TikTok. Which is like, we should have said what it really is. The reason why boys can do things that girls can't is because we want guys out the house. It's not safe when men are in the house because look what they do when they're in the house for too long. They hurt women, they heat them up, they do things, they steal. And like it's just something that we have to acknowledge as a society. We don't want men in the house. And that's why you're a kid and you tell your sons to go outside and play, it's because when they're inside the house, what they do, they're great stuff. They're breaking or they're climbing or something, or they fighting and they accidentally breaking stuff. All right.
And that's something I literally noticed working in the daycare. Like the little girls will play with each other. Then here come the boys kicking their stuff. They're like,
it's an untold thing that like we just don't admit. But the reason is it's just unsacred ways to be in the house. Even as they get older, it's just like then it's just that becomes an issue with their like consensual. To me, like that becomes the issue.
This is so crazy how we are all just genetic based and how everything is wired for.
They say, how in trees?
Yeah,
but I can tell how lives they've had through the rings in their trunk, and they were like, "This is the same with our thumbs and our pants." Like, you can tell how many lives you are. It's for infinite things.
The way our fingerprints are developed is when you're in the stomach and the baby's in there and when they're touching on you. That's how they're made.
That's so interesting.
I said, oh my gosh. But that was the coolest thing about pregnancy because you learn, I swear to God, they have all these sex ed classes but they're not really teaching us.
My sex ed class I didn't have in high school, I had in college. It was the most interesting class. Everyone was asked, but it was the first class I ever had. Everyone was asked questions. Everyone was positively communicating. I was like, this is the best class ever. Like,
because the thing that we don't know, they'd be like,
it's only we're actively doing that we are curious about. We have an expert right in front of us. Like, why not?
All you grown up, all you hear is don't have sex. Like they say, they tell girls, keep your legs pulled. They tell guys, keep it wrapped up. But they don't teach safe sex. They don't teach what comes with it. They'd be like, oh, you're just pregnant. No, you can have HG where you're throwing up every day. You can get preeclampsia, all different types of shit.
You could die if you break the seed off. They don't talk about that. And then they want to talk, get rid of, let's not, yeah.
But I feel like I'm kind of like an adrenaline junkie.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
So I was like real, who thought I was telling you, like I was excited. But he was like, cause my breath smell hurt. I'm like, I already knew it was gonna be a fever dream. Like I already knew it was gonna be some
Sure,
shit.
you have no epidural. I didn't get it in time, but that's the same.
I was big.
I would have been on time on that.
I was asking for it. They told me, well, we have to wait for the allergy.
I'm like, make sure they hit it.
The anesthesiologist is on the way.
Hurry up. I was in there. I was like, send them my number right now. I'm about to go.
I was like, we know about Wool Lady. I see. So
See how it's so interesting. She's like the new.
but I heard that she sex trafficking them girls. You said that so lightly, like yeah.
Mirror, what the you had? Look, bro, Dave Chappelle and one of his guests says they said you not sex trafficking, you ain't got muddies, because they were like, how R. Kelly, not R. Kelly, who forgot who sex trafficking guy in jail for sex trafficking. R. Kelly, yes, yeah, they were like, R. Kelly, all he was doing, all he got arrested for, put into jail for was he was bringing women over to a different country. Overstayed lines. Yeah, or overstayed. Like, and he was just like, oh, y'all, wait, let me finish. Don't get us distracted, sorry. And he was like, you know how many bitches I flew out? He was like, I'm doing that shit too. If you not sex trafficking, you not got no money. And I was just like, that makes sense.
I know that's what the one girl on TikTok was saying about Wool Lady.
I'm not an R. Kelly fan though.
She was saying how she talking about y'all going down there thinking Wool Lady gonna help y'all get tricked on.
Well, like, oh no, he goes mailing y'all. She says that.
She like don't go to Miami because we're not gonna see you again. She's going to.
So she tells these women on live, make sure you got this on for your vagina, this for your bronchitis, make sure you clean this is how you take care of it. And then when they come over, she's like, make sure you do this, and this. And she says, if you not, like, they like, how many times you be having sex with this man? She talks about it. She might not say verbatim, if you come there, we're going, you have to fuck these niggas to your money. But it's obvious. Like, don't be so naive.
I'd rather take Santana's advice than...
What did Santana say?
Santana said he was basically saying, like, sometimes you don't even gotta fuck on these niggas.
You do. Kim Santana is rich already.
He said sometimes you only... But Cam Newton was like,
it ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because Santana is coming from a rich man standpoint. And a lot of these people who even say that are already wealthy. If you are poor and you begging some man to pay your bills, because at the end of the day, that's what you doing. You gonna have to get... I cannot ever. And Ashley, she be on TikTok talking about
who was Ashley?
She's a dating coach too. She be telling these women, she be like, hey, you just got food out. I'm happy that you was very key. If you can, because I know you just got food out, if you can, keep the cookie in the cookie jar. And she be like begging these girls, if you can, do it. Because I get it, you got food out. And then I like spot Haley Hunter real quick, he be straight. Okay, sure.
That's what a lot of men like.
But I know, valid. About. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this conversation that we've been having. We enjoy you. We love each and every one of you.
I just enjoy talking.
Yeah. To y'all. We love you. I'm Tiana.
I'm Cass.
And this is Kinda Busy.